Welcome back, you absolute stellar legends. Today we're going to be talking about the final reveal of the official Nintendo Switch 2, what I think, and what could be the future of the console wars going forward. So we didn't get any of the specs for the Nintendo Switch 2. We only got what the console itself will look like. And it pretty much does look quite similar to the original Nintendo Switch, only significantly bigger. Let's say the Nintendo Switch 1 was like this, the Nintendo Switch 2 is going to be like that, about 15-20% bigger from what I gathered. So if you were comfortable already with the Nintendo Switch, there's really not going to be that much to get reaccustomed to. It's just going to be a bigger console. There are probably at this point thousands of videos that have already been released, people reacting to the Nintendo Switch 2 reveal. I'm not going to really do that. What I'm going to do more is what I'm hoping that they will be including with the upgraded console, the successor to the Switch 1, and my thoughts on this guy right over here. There's a reason why he's here, right? As most of you guys know, the Nintendo and the PlayStation are going to be the next home for Halo. So I don't know if that means whatever Halo games are going to be coming out will also be released on other consoles. We know that we are getting the Master Chief Collection on both the Switch 2, not the Switch 1, as far as I know, and the PlayStation 5 times. Now, I'm not going to be getting it on the Switch, but I will be getting it on the PlayStation 5 because I want that souped up graphics with the 4K resolution, 60 frames, and I don't think we're going to be getting that with the Switch 2, unfortunately. The Nintendo has always been like a console or two behind the Xbox and the PlayStation, but here's the thing. Xbox, get the hell out of here. It's over. What a spit in the face for everybody that has been supporting Microsoft through Xbox all these years. I'm one of those guys. I've purchased every single Xbox that's come out. The Xbox, the 360, the Xbox One, the Xbox Series X. I have purchased every single one of them. And the main reasons I would purchase the Xboxes were two games, Halo and of course Gears of War. I have videos of my gameplay on this channel, go check them out. I might include them in the end credits. And then this year, the end of last year, 2024, what did the at Xbox do? They said everything is an Xbox. Well, that prompted me to say, everything is an Xbox except for an Xbox. I will never purchase another Xbox console going forward. This is going to be a strictly Nintendo and PlayStation home with occasional PC games. Now, that doesn't mean I'm not going to buy Xbox games. Actually, no, that I won't be buying any Xbox games because most of them will also be coming to the PlayStation 5, right? But as far as Xbox itself goes, Phil Spencer told us all to go F ourselves for supporting them all these years. They're going to be releasing the games everywhere. Now, console wars are dumb, but when people have been supporting you and you're doing this, that is a big spit in their face. So, I can't wait to play a PlayStation. I can't wait to play Halo on the PlayStation, and I might actually return to it for a few videos coming soon. So now, regarding the Nintendo Switch 2, this is really what I'm hoping for, because we don't have anything official about the specs for the console. We don't even know what the screen is actually going to be made out of, if it's going to be an OLED screen, if it's going to be an LCD screen, but apparently all signs are pointing to it being an LCD screen. That is unfortunate. It would very much suck, especially since the last thing that we had our hands on regarding the Switch was the Switch 1 OLED. I think it would have been a good idea if they actually called the Switch 2 the Super Nintendo Switch. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Would you guys have preferred the Super Nintendo Switch or the Switch 2? Kind of generic sounding, right? The Switch 2. So I had purchased the Switch 1 last year with the intent of making content. So I jumped into the scene very, very late in its life cycle, on its last legs, let's be honest. So it was very, very difficult to make a name for myself in the Nintendo content creator scene. But now with the Switch 2 coming out, I'll be able to, I'm going to definitely purchase it day one. I hope I'll be able to do the pre-order for the day one launch, and I'll be getting it through either Amazon or more than likely through GameStop. So my biggest ask as a content creator for Nintendo Switch is to be able to record gameplay footage, hopefully up to 1 hour, or at the bare minimum 30 minutes at least 1080p and 60 frames per second. I'm not asking for 4K, that'd be great, but I'm asking for 4K. Now, apparently the internal storage for the Switch 2 will be quite limited, less than 500 gigabytes. Kind of makes sense considering how big the Switch games tend to be. But since they're upping their specs and stuff like that, I think it would be the minimum should be 500 gigabytes. So I don't know how reasonable it would be for us to be able to record hour-long 1080p gaming content on the internal memory. But if we can insert an SD card, that'd be a great way, or through one of the USB-C ports, because there's going to be 2 of them on the console. It'd be great if we can actually hook up an external SSD and be able to record 1 hour long videos from our gameplay, because the Switch 1, it was 30 seconds at 720p. That's crap. Now, Nintendo was notorious for not wanting people to be able to stream from their console. Will that change? Who knows? Maybe. Whatever. But that is my biggest ask for Nintendo as a content creator, and I'm sure other content creators would love that feature as well. Let us record. Now, we know that we will be able to do some sort of recording. We'll definitely be able to take pictures, because on the controller itself, you do have the capture button just like you had it on the Switch. So I know we will be able to record. We will be able to take pictures, but I just want bigger capabilities. So because it also has USB, I believe it also has it does have USB ports as well. It'd be cool for streaming if you could plug in a webcam, maybe a webcam that's licensed from Nintendo, and Nintendo streamers could do that as well. But that would have to mean that Nintendo will ease up on their copyright claims and strikes for content creators. Great news for the Switch is all the Switch 1 games will be compatible with the Switch 2. Some games will have some limitations. People are speculating that the amiibos might not be compatible. I have no idea about that stuff. I never played the amiibos. I also have merch. You can check out my DeviantArt page. Links in the description. And I have a Redbubble store where you can purchase posters, t-shirts, mugs, and all that goodness. I need to start incorporating this earlier in the videos. So that's pretty much what I want to talk about regarding the Switch 2. Now, regarding the future of the console wars, like we said, the Xbox, get the hell out of here. You're done. You stand in the face of your supporters. So look, the Nintendo Switch was one of the wildest selling consoles of all time. If I'm not mistaken, I think it did actually beat sales for all the current generation consoles that were released in this generation. So since we no longer have Microsoft Xbox To compete, it will be strictly PlayStation and the Nintendo. So I've always been a huge fan of the PlayStation, but the PlayStation has been making major mistakes regarding to listening to what players want. Let's not forget Concord, and apparently they haven't learned from their mistake with Concord, because they want to make more games in the vein of Concord. Hyenas is one of them. Fair Games is another one. If you've seen those trailers, you know I am talking about those games. They are going to be games as a service. And then you're going to have Nintendo Switch, which will be apparently an equal performer to the PlayStation 4. PlayStation 4 was no slouch. It had great graphics. And then the Pro gave us 4K. So who knows, maybe the Switch 2 Pro will have the 4K capabilities to make it on par with the PlayStation 4 Pro. So it is going to be very much a battle between PlayStation and Nintendo going forward. And then Microsoft is going to eat the scraps with Game Pass and launching their traditionally Xbox exclusives to the Switch and to the PlayStation. Don't forget how stupid Xbox was when they made the decision that they're going to have two consoles, the Xbox Series X, which is the one that I bought, and the Xbox Series S. So in order for a game to come out on the Xbox, it has to be able to run on the Xbox X and equally as well on the Xbox Series X. Why the hell would you do that? What is the point of me buying the more expensive console when it's going to be performing as well as the lesser console? Very dumb, very dumb. At least with the PlayStation 5 and the PlayStation 5 Pro, we have major differences, and it's not all the same. You're paying a lot more for the Pro for a reason. All right, so that's pretty much all I had to say in this video. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, bookmark the channel, come back regularly. There's new videos multiple times per week. I got tons of stuff in the playlists. You're definitely bound to find something you're gonna like. I also have merch. You can check out my DeviantArt page, links in the description, and I have a Redbubble store where you can purchase posters, t-shirts, mugs, and all that goodness. I need to start incorporating this earlier in the videos because nobody sticks through to the end. But if you did stick through to the end, you are an absolute stellar legend. And I do appreciate you. You guys are what it's all about. All right, and with that, I'll catch you guys on the next one. I can't wait. Oh, I'm very disappointed in one thing regarding the Switch. I was really hoping that it was going to come out early April, you know, the beginning of the fiscal year, but it might actually be coming out as late as June. Now, unfortunately, I already gave my Switch to my nieces so they could enjoy. So now I gotta wait until summertime to be able to play the Switch 2. And that really sucks because I wanted it much sooner. All right, and with that, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Giga Vega, Michael, out. All right, later. Master Chief on the PlayStation and Nintendo Switch. Freaking idiots. I'm talking about the Xbox.